Welcome back. So this is a solution video to the coding exercise 1 that we saw in the first one. This was what we were supposed to make, and so let's just start. So I'm going to open a new tab right here. I'm going to save it as main code.html. Right. So you could save it by any name, obviously. So here we are going to put in our main looks for the website. If we look at this, we have an h1 right here. This is an h3. This is another h3. This is a paragraph. This is a paragraph. And these are two lists. So we're just going to simply add them for now. And to just keep track of what we have to make, we'll do something like this, right? So first let's just include our whole template. And I'll do it like this. Dot type HTML. I'll do HTML here. I'll do a head here. And you can see the title is basic tag exercise. So I'll simply add that. Right. So the next thing is the body. So in the body, we are first going to add the h1. That says my first exercise. Right. And the next thing we're going to add is the h3 saying fruits. And I'll just add the other h3 first. And it'll say animals here. Right. So now let's add our lists. No, first we should add our paragraphs, right? So we'll add a paragraph saying this is a list of fruits. Right. And here we'll add a paragraph saying this is a list of random animals. Right. So now we're going to add in our UL, and inside each UL we need to have a LI to represent a list item. UL is the unordered list, right? Now we are using unordered because we have these bullet points right here. Right? P is the paragraph tag. So now we'll add our first LI, and I'm naming it banana. You could name it anything, obviously. And the next I'm naming an apple. Right. So two LIs means two items in the list as we have right here. Alright. So now we need another UL after this paragraph tag right here for these animals. UL. So this LI will be line, and I'll duplicate this line by Shift plus Option plus down in Mac and Shift plus Alt plus down in Windows. So you'll do tiger here. And so now if we open this in our browser, and this is one thing you can do, you can just drag this out to the browser and it will work, right? So now they look the same, except these are not A tags and they don't take us anywhere. While we remember that clicking on any one of these took us to a new page where the title was different and a photo of the thing was being displayed. So we can just simply first add the A tags here. So I think that will be really useful here is the Option plus click in Mac. And I think it will be Alt plus click for Windows in VS Code. So you can see I've added multiple cursors here. So now if I type something like A, you can see that it is typed into all the 4 locations at once. So this is really useful in adding things in, when you have to add things in bulk. So I'll just cut this and so the lengths of all of these are obviously not same. So you can go to the end of the line by Command plus right button in Mac, and we can come back here and then we can add our A tag. You could do this by simply adding it in all of these too if you're not comfortable with the shortcuts, and that's definitely not a problem. So now, so we still have the plain text because we have not added our href. So I'm again going to use the Alt plus click or option plus click, and I'm now going to do a href is equal to, and this can simply be a hash for now. So what a hash means is that you can redirect to the same page here. So we see we get the links, however they don't take us anywhere. So now the only job left is to make pages to which the links will redirect. So now we have 4 pages right here, and I would prefer not to add 5 codes in one single folder for a single project. So I'll just go here. You can see this is the folder where I'm saving all my code. I'll make a new folder named list items, and then I'll close this. Now I open a new tab and I'll save this into list items by the name of banana HTML. Right. So here I can use my shortcut to get the HTML template, and so first thing we're going to change is the title. Here we're going to have banana. So what we're coding now is the page we would get to when we click on banana right here, right? So we'll put banana here, and I'll indent all of this. You must remember that it is really good practice. So you can just select the whole block, like you can select any amount of lines, and you press tab to move it forward and shift plus tab to move it backward, right? So in the body we're going to put our image tag. Now we need a source. So we need a simple image of banana. So I'll search banana image on Google. I'll copy any random image address, and I'll now paste it here. So here we've got the image, and I'd also introduce the alt now. It can be really useful at some points. So what alt does is that if your image does not load, it will show you that amount of text there. So we can enter banana, right? Okay, so if we go to this page right now, we'll see our image. So you can see we get banana up top and a picture of the banana here. But currently this is not linked to that page. So the next thing we can do is we can link into this page by entering it in the href right here. So we could do banana.html, and a lot of people would do that. But let's see what happens. We click on it and it says that your file was not found. So the reason behind that is we saved this banana.html in a different folder. If you remember, right? We saved it in a folder named list item. I can show you the folder structure here. So it is saved in a folder named list items, right? So we have to do something like list items / banana.html. And now if we refresh and click on this, we get to this page right here. So we're going to do pretty similar thing for all the other fruits and animals too. So I'll make a new file. So I've saved the file as apple.html inside list items. I'll get my format again by doing html:5 and then pressing enter. This is the shortcut for VS Code. And now I'll enter apple here because we want apple to show up here when we open the folder, when we open the file. And now again I'm going to indent this. And now we're going to put our image tag. So we need another image for an apple. First I'll put the alt. Alt is usually best put as a description of the image in 1 or 2 words basically, right? So I'll do apple. And if I go here and change this to apple, I'll get this simple image of an apple. I can copy its address and I can paste it. Right, so if right now I open this file up, I can see I get apple up here and I get a picture of the apple down here. So this particular file is working, and now what we're going to do is we're going to link this to the main code. And to do that, again, we could do apple.html, but that would not work. So we're going to do list items / apple.html. So now if we go back to our basic page, we refresh, we click on banana, we're getting banana, we click on apple, we're getting apple. So half of our work is done. Now we have to do a pretty similar thing for lion and tiger. So I'll just quickly do that. If I open a new tab and I save it as lion.html in list items, I'll take my template, I'll change the title to lion, I'll indent all of this, and then I'll do image source. So I'll first enter the alt as lion icon, and the source is, I can just get something from here. I'll take this one image, so now if I open this up, I see I get lion up here and the image up here, so my link's working perfectly. So now I just have to link this, and again I'll enter the name of the folder, list items, slash, and then the file name. So now this should be linked, and if I refresh and then I click on lion, I get lion up here and I get a lion's pic down here. So now the last thing left is tiger. I'll do a similar thing for tiger here. I'll save it as tiger.html inside list items. Then I'll take my template. I'll indent this first. I'll go into the title, I change it to tiger, and I'll do image. Alt will be tiger icon. Source will be, I'll just search for tiger here, and I'll take this one image, it looks cool, and I'll paste this down here. So now if I open this again in the browser, I see that it is working. I'm getting tiger as the title, and I'm getting an image of the tiger as the content of the body. So I'll just close this, and now the next thing we're going to do is link it to the main code. So again, list items slash tiger.html. Now if I refresh this page, and I click on banana, I'm getting banana. I click on apple, I'm getting apple. I click on lion, I'm getting lion. I click on tiger, I'm getting tiger. So that's working perfectly fine. So this is exactly what we had here. They are exactly identical. So now I'm just going to change that one thing that I told you you could do by making it this numbered, and that's honestly not any work at all. You're just going to change this UL to OL, and now if I refresh, I get 1, 2. So that's the solution for this video. So in the end, we have one main code, and then we have 4 files similar to this, only the image source and the title is different in all of them. One file for each of the items listed here, and when you click on them, the main code links to the specific items file using an A tag. And remember to put the proper path and not just the name of the file, and then you'll get to the path, and you'll get to the file, and then eventually you'll get the page that you want, something like this. You could make a lot of modifications to this. I mean, this page too, you could put an H1 or something, but that was not the basic idea. The basic idea was that now you've used all of the tags that we've learned till now. You've used head, you've used title, you've used H1, H3. You could use an H6 too, but that was looking too small. You could try experimenting. So, and you use the paragraph tag, you use the UL tag, you use the LI tag, you've used A tag, and you've used OL tag. So you've basically used all the tags I've taught you till now. And if you were able to do that by yourself, you're going really well. And if you weren't, it's fine as long as you tried. You'll eventually be able to do this really easily, and you'll get to follow along. But that's not a problem. If you did, that's great. If you didn't, that's great too. At least you tried, right? So that's it for this video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.